trying out belly bands for the summer and ordered the Bravobelt. Came in pretty quickly. It's available 2 sizes, unless I'm mistaken. Standard fit, as well as an extra large, 44 inches or 55 inches. It's supposed to be 5 inches wide. Hard plastic. Trigger guard, that's the big differentiator. So I guess this is the inside. Looks like it's ventilated. And has something of a retainer. It's not a magnet, it's a clasp like the Kylie. And well, there's supposed to be a, this is okay, magazine, but I'm putting a revolver in here. So, hard plastic trigger guard. Okay. It's got like 2 areas for magazines, it looks like. Everything's pretty tight right now. I won't be putting any magazines in there, but I guess this clips onto here or here. But for my use case, this isn't going to be necessary. I guess you could get a magazine out of there if you need be. We'll test it just for those people that need that. Hold on for a minute. Okay, I'm going to try to put in one of my Kel-Tec magazines. And okay, it gets in there pretty easily. And it is a good fit to hold it in there. I mean, I'm not running down the street with it, but if somebody were, it's not going to jump out of the magazine holder. So that's pretty good. And I guess this, if it's on your belt, would strap on here somewhere. Okay. And yeah, awkwardly get it out and awkwardly get it in. I guess if you had to, I won't have to do this because I don't wear keep my Kel-Tec in there. But just to give you an idea, I'm mainly using it to carry a revolver. But yeah, it looks like it'll hold on there. I'd probably trust it. I don't know if you get sweaty, what happens, but for the classroom, it works for the classroom. And I guess if you had to take it out, you'd be throwing it somewhere, so it doesn't matter about getting it back in there easily. So yeah, it works, definitely. And I guess as it gives a little bit, I don't know if it'll give, but yeah, I think you could, if you felt you need that. This is 30 rounds plus 30 rounds in the firearm and 1 in the chamber, so don't know if I'd need much more than that, but I won't be running with this. So just to walk around, walk the dog when summertime. So that works. Okay. Now, okay, let's put the revolver in there, see what happens. Okay, so they say this is a trigger guard. I guess this is what they call them, the trigger guard. That's not a trigger guard. It's not even hard plastic. It's like a piece of paper, but maybe this is a great belly band. And then got the space there and space there. So let's throw the unloaded revolver in there. Revolver. It's a lot of give. A lot of give. That's the revolver. It's not as hard to get it in, so people aren't going to complain about the risk to the trigger, especially with the trigger guard. But okay, and that clasps down. Okay, there's a lot of movement there, a lot of movement. So I don't know, I'm going to try it out for a week and see what happens. There's definitely a lot of movement, no risk, less risk getting in something in the trigger. We'll try it with the semi-auto in a second. Okay, let's now try putting the unloaded semi-auto in there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I guess this is your trigger guard. Sorry to laugh, I shouldn't laugh. So, could you run down the street? Yep, yep, yep. Would this hurt? Depends on the firearm. Depends on what's touching you. But for a semi-auto, it does fit pretty well. If, to me, in my opinion, more so than the revolver. It seems to be more geared towards the semi-auto because the shape seems to be more geared to that, less geared towards a revolver. So, I'll try it. I don't carry this on the street. I carry the revolver pretty much daily, but try it out and we'll let you know afterwards. Okay, if you want to access it, I guess let's take a look. So, release, and then you're going to present, but you're going to be doing it because I carry it in the cross draw position, because it would be impossible. I carry it pretty much almost under my arm. So if I had to get it out, I guess I could, yeah. It comes out pretty easily. I'd be a little bit concerned here. Might take a little work, especially, you know, trying to get that cant angle that the holster gives you, but you gotta come straight up because it's already under my arm. That might be really difficult, but I guess possible. I don't know, it depends on your sights, depends on your firearm. This is where you gotta find what's right for you. But I don't regret buying it right now. We'll see what happens after we carry it for a while. So a lot will depend on how heavy your firearm is. If you're carrying the firearm, the magazine, in addition, running, I'll never do this, but it just depends on the weight of this belt. If you're one of those folks that carries extra magazine in addition to a holstered firearm, then you might be accustomed to the weight. There's a little bit of an imbalance. Depends on the ammo that you're carrying, the weight of that. Depends on the firearm that you're carrying, the weight of that. Firearm with ammo. So, but I mean, it's coming out. So for a semi-auto, not too bad. Okay, getting the revolver in and out. It's not bad. It's just a lot of movement side to side, depending on the revolver. So these things aren't, I mean, you can probably get some that are perfectly made, and I think there are some out there. But I didn't want something with a Kydex or something molded on the outside, which I see some are, just for concealment. And this holding the firearm in, I don't know. It's holding it in there, but there's still a lot of sides, but gives me the ability to angle it out if I ever had to get to it. Gives me the ability, once I release, to angle it out, put it in. You better have a good grip on that because that's falling out. Different with the semi-auto, so it's falling out, and then I wear it in the cross draw position, so on my weak side, almost under my arm for concealment, because I'll just have a t-shirt over there, and don't want anyone to think I got a defibrillator under my arm. But this is not bad. I mean, I'm sure this is going to give over time. It's sewn in there, so once this gives out, you're buying another one. But you can access it. And one hand, second hand, get it out. No problem with the sights that I saw with the semi-automatic. So we'll try it out. This is the only thing that's a little disturbing, and trusting this. We'll try it out and see what we think and let you know. So hopefully this video helps. Then we're going to do a comparison of the two, the Kylie, if that's how it's pronounced, and the Bravobelt, and see which one we liked more. I've been wearing the Kylie for about, I would say, a good month now. Okay, hopefully Everything's good. Peace, like, and subscribe.